I got to kick this thing off. Can I kick it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
And you look at this upcoming midterm election, and can the Democrats flip Congress? And they said, okay, one of the states they have to win is North Carolina. And we know, at least I'm gonna say it, there was there was some shenanigans going on in North Carolina.
I told y'all the day after, statewide Democrats won every office. And he win the presidency. No, I still don't believe it, man.
Didn't they remove a bunch of voting centers from the campuses and stuff?
Yeah, they did. Because
they did.
North Carolina has, I don't know if they have the most, but they got a lot of college campuses, universities. Yeah. North Carolina, a lot of them are HBCUs. So they moved those polling places from those campuses. And then they also changed up the voting days because they used to be able to vote on Sunday. So what was happening is black churches were doing souls to the polls. So they'd be like, listen, once we got a church, we're just going to go to the polls and vote. So they got rid of that. So, but I think it's bigger than just the gerrymandering that they're doing. Musk, I think he has something going on with that.
For sure. Sure. I mean, there's no question.
Allegedly.
I mean, well, at least Virginia.
Though, why else would you need him? You know what I mean? I mean, he has money, but why else would he be so involved in that?
Well, he basically bought the election for Trump.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as it's something with some improprieties going on for sure.
Allegedly. We don't want to get sued, but allegedly. But yeah, I believe
the appearance.
Hey, if they can call elections rigged, I can call elections rigged.
I mean.
Hey, listen,
I'm glad Virginia voted the way they did.
The good thing we got an attorney on the show.
Hey, listen, that is one man's opinion.
Yeah.
And one girl.
Gonna put disclaimer.
Whatever.
Put a disclaimer in there at the end.
You saw Virginia, they passed a referendum so they can change the voting districts, right? So that
I was there.
So Democrats can get more seats, right? All of this to combat what Trump started in Texas. And a lot of people say what they did in Texas might go against them because they drew it in a way that these red districts are flipping blue. It happened in Fort Worth, over in Tarrant County. And there's a possibility. But I just think here in Texas, it's going to always be a problem because you got a lot of Hispanics here, and we can't depend on them.
Right.
Can't depend on them. They let us down all the time. Hopefully they change, especially with this dude, Talrico. Now, here's the thing. Talrico ran against Jasmine. Jasmine represented my district. I voted for Jasmine. Black people here were enthusiastic and came out in droves for Jasmine. I don't know if Talrico has mended those hard feelings to get those voters to come out and vote for him. It's nothing that he's done to make people enthusiastic. Now
that's another reason.
But here's the thing. Hold on one second. Here's the thing. It's in our best interest to get over that shit and vote for Talrico and try to get him into the Senate, right? But a lot of people vote with their feelings. Some people vote for their pocketbook. Some people vote with feelings. And the way that stuff went.
Yeah, that's why I say that.
Yeah.
That's the reason because people don't want to have to primary somebody that's beloved, right? And so then if you beat them, then you're always already going to be behind the 8 ball with their supporters. Because like you said, a lot of people vote with their heart and you beat my candidate, I can't vote for you, and so it's a vicious cycle, man.
Especially when you're a milk toast white dude like he is,
Yeah,
that really don't like. You could at least look at like Gavin Newsom, even though his motherfucking ass can't read. And I'm not talking about people who are dyslexic and can't read in general, because I love y'all, but he made a little silly comment, and I'm gonna drive him on that, right?
You open the door for these jokes.
But at least Gavin. I mean, I don't know, Rika. I don't know if you like white boys or not. Is he considered handsome for a white boy?
I mean, I don't know. He's got a little swag to him, so I can see. I'm not gonna be mad at us.
You're right. He has a little personality, a little more
swag, personality, right? And he's kind of shown that he's willing to go there in terms of being petty.
Yeah,
right. Tarico is not that.
No, he's not. He's not
at all. At all. No. And they need more of that, honestly.
Yeah. Georgia's talking about going to a nonpartisan ballots, and I wish we would here too, because I live in a Republican county. And so by the time I get to vote, it's only Republicans. So really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get to vote between the Republicans. So I wish that I could choose between these two and choose the lesser of two evils. I think that's the problem, because it's like, if we could vote between the other candidate, it wouldn't be such a stark, I hate this person, I love this person. It's like, okay, I'm cool with this Republican, I'm cool with this Democrat, I want the Democrat to win, but if this Republican wins, I'm okay with that too.
So we don't really like get open primary, basically.
Yeah. So like, one time I went to go vote, and it was like they had 3 ballots, and one of them was like liberal or something. It was like 2 things on there. I was like, why would you even do that? You just wasted everybody's time. I don't know why you printed that. So you basically don't get to vote for anybody, because nobody's running liberal in this Republican county. So, and then like all of the judges that I wish I could vote for or against, I don't get to, because they only run Republican. Only Republican judges get voted in here in my county. So I don't get to vote for any of the judges, whether I like them or don't like them. I don't get to have a say in that.
But I don't understand. Like, even in my district where I'm at, right? There's a heavy LGBTQ population here. So when I go to my polling place, there's always 2 lines. And the line to vote, when you go in for primaries, they ask you, are you Republican or are you Democrat? And some people get defensive, like, why? And it's like, because it depends on the ballot that I'm about to give you. The line that you stand. Now, the line for the Democrats, because I live in the city of Dallas, it's a high LGBTQ population in this neighborhood. There's a lot of Black people in this neighborhood. So the line for the Democratic primaries is like always wrapped around the building. But if you're Republican, you basically just in and out, right? So my question to you is, are they not doing that? I mean, because it's still got to be a 2 parties. It still normally is a 2-party system. You voting for a Democrat, even if they're going to get smashed in the Republican county, right? You still should be able to vote for a Democrat.
So if you're a Democrat, you don't really run for certain positions here in my county. So there are like a lot of times no candidates. So by the time I get to the final ballot, there are only Republicans on there. So if that person wins the
Democrats primary, they've wasting their time. They're just like,
there's no point. So when I get my ballot, it's only the person that won the Republican primary. That's it. You either vote for them or you abstain from voting. So the real race is in the primary.
Sound like you need to move. Shit.
Well, my rent is low. I've heard what you other people are paying. I'm staying right here.
either something wrong with them or something wrong with you.
Right. Or both. But what I'm saying is, in this county, the real race is in the primary. So if I wanted to say, hey, this judge to me is a better judge than this judge, I don't get the chance to do that because I don't get a Republican ballot.
You're registered as a Democrat.
I mean, you just say whichever ballot you want. So I guess I could technically go in and say, give me a Republican primary ballot, I guess. I don't know how these things, I don't know. But you should just be able to vote for everything, I think. I shouldn't have to choose a side. I should be able to vote for whoever I want to be in it. So like, I think it would lessen the blow if people got a say in both sides. So you wouldn't have the Democrat that everybody hates that's so far left and the Republican that's so far right. You would have people that are closer to the middle winning these elections if I got to choose everything. But it's too much like right. It just makes too much sense because we wouldn't have so much polarity if we got to vote on everything. But they want that. They want us to be at odds. They want us to be on opposite ends, and it just doesn't make any sense.